It all started on 2020. Microsoft had just announced that you have to migrate all Minecraft accounts to Microsoft accounts. But what if you didn't? In this video, we're going to uncover what happens if you didn't migrate your account. Another fellow YouTuber by the name of Southsea1 had made an account before the migrations for the science. He knew exactly what would happen to the account, but he wanted to know if there was any chance he could recover the account after the migrations. Before we get to our timeline, hit that like and subscribe button. So, let's get to our timeline. All the way back in 2014, Microsoft had acquired Mojang, and with that, Minecraft. But for the next few years, they wouldn't do much for Java Edition. Well, that was until October 21st, 2020. The announcement was just made that Mojang accounts would now need to be migrated to Microsoft accounts. For a while after that announcement, you would still be able to buy new Mojang accounts. A Southsea1 purchased an account 3 days later, and with that, his receipt was sent to him during October 24th, 2020. The experiment began. For the first few months, nothing really happened. You could still play Minecraft normally whenever you wanted, but in December 2020, all new Minecraft purchases became Microsoft accounts. Yet still, existing Mojang accounts were unable to migrate. Microsoft had said that existing Mojang accounts would be able to migrate sometime in early 2021. So, early June 2021 came around and went. Still no migration, and that was a good thing. People didn't really notice, but by migrating, you were both agreeing to Minecraft's EULA and Microsoft's TOS, which is vastly different from the EULA. They sort of found a way to get more legal control without having to announce a huge change to the EULA. But as June progressed, migration was finally open, but only to select accounts, and would slowly open to others within the next few months, until all Mojang accounts could migrate. Anyways, let's move forward in the time frame. Sometime in 2022, users began getting emails that starting on March 10th, 2022, you would no longer be able to play. But players had found a loophole. They could still play the game with legacy launchers. Because it didn't have all the auto-updating bloatware, players were still able to log on with their Mojang accounts and log on to Minecraft servers. But that was until August 2022, when Mojang stopped allowing unmigrated accounts to join Minecraft servers. This was the point where most players had to migrate their accounts. Well, except the test account, which was left unplayable. Over the next few months, players continued getting emails asking them to migrate. But sometime in May 2023, players got an email announcing that the last deadline to migrate your account was September 19, 2023. That was the official deadline, and you could not migrate your account after that date. A few days before the deadline, the test account got one final email stating that it's time to migrate. But that didn't happen. September 19th, 2023 came around. Migrations had officially ended. But Mojang offered players 90 days to get new copies of the game for free. But the test account was left untouched. The offer was not taken. December 19th, 2023. The account migrations and the offer to claim a new account were all over. So was it still possible to get a new account? Well, if you contacted Minecraft support, even whilst containing your transaction and order ID, you would get an automated response stating that migrations were over and any tickets regarding migrations will be ignored. So, Southsea1 found a loophole in the Minecraft EULA. It stated that instead of suing them, you could file a notice of dispute and mail it to them if you have any problem. So he gave them a notice of dispute, giving them 3 options: letting him migrate his current account, or giving him a brand new account, or just refunding the original $26.95. Well, he got a response 14 days later. They gave him a generic company response and stated that he can acquire Minecraft with a Microsoft account through their store. So basically, they said that he had to buy a new account. That means that they took an item he purchased away, simply because of inactivity. As a last-ditch effort, he sent a Better Business Bureau complaint, which Microsoft responded to, even referring to the notice of dispute, and simply copy-pasted the response from the original letter. Rightfully so, Sassy1 wrote a response/rant, but unfortunately, he got ignored. So this marks the end of his efforts to get the account back. It was over. The account was lost, even though he paid $26.95 for the account and still had the receipt. This means that even if you buy something, you do not own it, which is stupid. There's many more users who lost their accounts. Even though they had 3 years to migrate, life goes by fast. You might have lost interest in Minecraft for a few years but wanted to get back into it. Or you might have lost access to your OG email and you could not migrate. Or even worse, you could have been in a coma and woke up to your Minecraft account just being gone. Same thing for military duty. All to find out your account was deleted. So old players had to buy Minecraft again for 0 reason. This is a really greedy move from Microsoft. You ask why? Let me tell you. Take YouTube for example. YouTube was bought out by Google a long time ago, and shortly after you had to migrate all YouTube accounts to Google ones. But even today, over a decade later, you can still migrate if you haven't already. Microsoft should provide users with a new Minecraft accounts at minimum, and no, not just for 90 days. Especially people who have the receipt and transaction ID and proof of ownership. But anyways, this marks the end of this weird experiment. Subscribe and click on one of these videos if you enjoyed this one. And goodbye.